Welcome to Online Booking with Ovatu. Today we're going to be looking at an overview of the online booking setup pages, a preview of what mini sites look like, and a preview of the booking process your customers will take. To get started, you're going to want to log into your account via the web app that's logging in via an internet browser and navigating to online booking. You're going to want to look at all of the options in the secondary menu, but to start, you'll find your mini site URL at the top of the page and on the right hand side. So that's going to be your domain.book.app. In the preferences page, you'll tell the system exactly what customers who can book, what availability they can see, whether or not they can select an employee, and whether or not they can add themselves to the wait list or cancel or move their own appointments. On the theme page, you can set your colour scheme for not only your mini sites but also your email templates as well. You can start using the drop down menu at the top to pick a colour scheme, add your logo, and a hero image, which you can see is this background here, and then also make changes to the colours. So I can come in and I can say, actually, I want all of this to be a little different. On the right hand side, as you saw, as I made those changes, the preview on the right hand side will update to reflect those changes. As I scroll down, I'm also going to get a preview of what the email templates look like. I'm going to skip this widgets one for just for now, and come back to it, and you'll see why when I do. So pages controls what pages are on your mini site, so what customers will be able to see. Go through each one of these options at the menu at the top, so you make sure that you have enabled what you want or added in any information or details that you'd want to amend as well. Custom pages. So custom pages is a feature that is available to our loaded users, so those who have subscribed to the loaded plan, and it enables you to create pages that aren't the standard ones that come in the pages page. This is especially handy if you don't have your own website, and it can give you the ability to add those pages that you would normally have on a website. By clicking create new page, you'll see that we have some templates here for you to choose from, or you can start from blank and create your own. Menu. So the menu is also a feature available to loaded customers. It allows you to customize how that menu is shown. So you can split it into primary menu, which is the options at the top of the screen, or a secondary menu, which is the options shown after clicking a menu button. But additionally, you can also create a menu group. So to group pages together under a drop-down menu. So for example, I might want to put the book pages together under a drop-down menu. Business info. So this is where you're going to provide any details of how to contact you, where to find you, your business opening hours, and any links to social pages you want to share with your customers as well. Payments page is going to allow you to detail whether or not you want to collect a deposit, allow the customer to pay in full or to not make any payment, or to leave card capture details. Please bear in mind that you'll need to connect your Ovatu account to an online payment processor, so that's PayPal, Stripe, or Square, in order to actually accept payments from your customers. New customers. So when a new customer is added to your account, you're going to want to collect some information from them. This is where you tell the system what information to collect. So on the left hand side here, you can say, yeah, this is information that I want displayed. On the right hand side, you've got primary, so that's saying that the field is shown by default, or required, so that the customer would have to give you that information in order to progress. Minimize gaps. So enabling minimize gaps allows you to reduce the amount of time options displayed to customers when they're booking online, so that the time options given line up with your day and reduce any unwanted gaps that might be occurred by where you can't actually do anything or perform any services in that time. So that might be the beginning or end of your day, or that might be around a break or an appointment you already have. So for example, if you've already got your lunch break added in there. Minimize gaps can be enabled globally here or per employee in manage employees. Terms. So the online booking, if you have online booking terms, you can enter them here. If these booking terms are enabled, the customers will have to agree to these terms each and every time that they make a booking online. Advanced. So you're only going to really want to come in here if you need to change your domain name. So for example, you might have changed your business name and you need to update that on your URL. So you can simply enter the URL here and request a change, and a customer success team will get back to you. Or if you have your own domain that you've already registered and you want us to have that URL as your mini site address, then you can go in and enter that there to set the domain as well. In SEO, you are able to turn off being discoverable in search engines, but however, it is an advanced feature, so please be sure that you know what you're doing if you decide to disable this feature. And then we go back to widgets. Now, when you are finished with all your setup and you're happy with your mini site and how it looks, and you're ready for customers to start using it, then you can come over to widgets to grab a booking beacon code or booking widget code. So this is great if you have your own website that's already set up and you just want to add booking to it. You can go in and add like a book now page and copy this code and put that right into your website. And that means the customers go to your website, book within your website instead of being navigated away to an external site. Great, so let's have a look at what a mini site looks like. So when customers first come to your mini site, they're going to see the home page. So obviously your beautiful logo and image. And as I scroll down, I can see a site notice which will follow customers completely through the entire process while on your mini site. Here's where they'll see where to find you, that contact information, opening hours and social links that we saw on the business info page. The timetable snippet is going to give you any classes that still have spaces that are available that day. And we're going to get a snippet of your reviews as well so that people can see what lovely feedback you've got. Now, if I wanted to book a one-to-one booking, I can go ahead and click book now at the top menu or the primary menu, or I can also click the book now button. I'm then taken to a list of my service categories where I can select a category, I can select a service, and if enabled, I can then select an employee as well. When I finish selecting all of my services, I can go ahead and click next to be taken to the availability screen. And this is where I'm going to find a time and date. Any date with a dot, mine's orange because of my color scheme, but that would change to your color scheme. Any date with a dot means that there is availability on that date. If the customer cannot find any time that works for them, what they can do is add themselves to a wait list from here, or they can simply select the time. They are then going to enter their email address, and find or create account. If they are new, then they're presented with these new customer fields that we showed you before. So Shauna test. And again, if I click more, I see all of the non-primary fields. Once I've created my file or selected my file if I'm a returning customer, I'm then taken to the confirm page. And this allows customers to leave you a note but also to confirm the details that they've selected with services, the time and date they've had, and there they would agree to those booking terms as well. If you require a payment, a deposit, or a full payment or card capture in order to secure an online booking, this is where they would then enter those card details to make that payment or to capture those card details. And afterwards, they can then click confirm. Once the customer is seeing this page, this is when the booking is confirmed and it's added to your diary, and that's when you get notified about it. Next, we have the timetable tab. Now, the timetable tab is specific for group or class sessions that take place at a set date and time. Your customers can find glasses from the Book Now tab. However, they might find it easier on the timetable page, as they can just skip through the dates and select the class that they want to register for. And again, enter their email address and details if they're new. And then confirm those details, agree to any booking terms, make any payments or card capture, and confirm their booking. The last minute page is specific for availability within the next 7 days. It works in an opposite way to the Book Now and timetable tabs, in the sense that it gives the availability of times. And then once you've clicked the times, you can then see what services can fit in the slot that is available. So you might not be able to find exactly what it is, the service that you want, with this view. On the gift cards page, you can purchase gift cards for a monetary value, or you can set up a giftable pass for a course of treatments that can be gifted to somebody else. If I were to select a monetary value, I can then select from a preset amount or enter my own custom amount, unless you disable custom amounts, and enter the recipient's details, choose a date in which that's going to be sent, and they'll receive it at 9 a.m. on that date, and purchase my gift card. In the passes page, this is where a customer will purchase a pass or a course of treatment for themselves. Use the gallery to show off your work and to display all of the awesome skills that you've got. And then the reviews page is going to display even more of those fantastic reviews that you've collected as well. And lastly, we have the customer login page. So when customers are added to your account, they're usually sent a welcome email. And in that welcome email, it will have a password. They can then simply enter their email address. So, and then they can either enter that password or a password that they've set, or log in with a one-time code, which is sent to them via email. So if I enter password, once I'm logged into my account, customers can then see their upcoming and past appointments. They can see their sales history, their gift card history, any passes that they have. They can also see any loyalty or customer credit balances that they have, any requests to fill in forms, and any wait lists that they've been added to as well, or they added themselves to. For upcoming appointments, they are able to, wrong one, let's try this one. For upcoming appointments, they are able to confirm they're attending and reschedule or cancel if they need to, up until the date that you have specified. Go back home, I can go to the My Details page, and this is where a customer can update their personal information, their email address, their telephone number, their address. But additionally, they can update their marketing preferences and update their password if they need to. Now, if you are a loaded customer, I'll just go back over here and show you what a custom menu would look like. Just refresh the page, and as you can see, if you watch the menu at the top, it's slimmed down and changed a bit. So I've got my main primary menu at the top, and on the side my secondary menu. And yes, that's it. That's everything for online booking. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to consult our help guides by clicking help, or you can contact our customer success team, who will be happy to help with any questions that you have via email or chat or telephone. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.